The olive industry in the United States is really starting to take off. There's a strong demand for it. Prices have really stabilized over the last 4 to 5 years, not only for olive oil because it's become more of a scarce commodity, but also for fruit. Like most farmers, it's a little bit of trial and error, very ad hoc. This worked, this didn't work, this tack this way, this tack that way. We get a lot of input, but we don't have not necessarily the means or the training or the methods to really apply scientific rigor to this.
He was very interested in putting some science behind the craft. So my background is in tree physiology, tree and fruit and berry physiology. So I was really looking for a project that could be applicable to small farms.
That's, I think, been the great thing about having OSU on board, is it really brings together some scientific method, and rather than being a shotgun blast at different things, maybe we can have a rifle shot and really take it to the next level of like how to grow these trees here.
And on our end, it was very important to have grower support. And we've been able to find a very active community that is behind the research efforts. The first part of the project is to show them how we can establish an orchard in a most successful way. Trying to learn from not only the needs assessment that we did with them and their experiences, but also try to incorporate new techniques to try to see what is more beneficial for the industry.
Yeah, because there's no question. I think growing techniques here in Oregon are very divergent from warm climates. Because these oils are super distinctive, and they're unique. People are sought after. I think that there's been a perception about, well, you won't get as much oil, which to a certain extent is true, but my yields oftentimes have been just as good as the fruit that I've sourced out of California, but with a very, very unique flavor. So that is super exciting for us. And when you get into the business model of value-added ag with a direct-to-consumer component, it's very compelling from just a dollars and cents standpoint too. The olive oil is kind of the end product, but it does kind of start, right here with this tree. And this tree, we propagated this tree here in Oregon from cuttings that were off our property, and these are trees that we know have survived here. So again, talking about that scientific method and collaboration, like how can we really make this happen to create a new nursery, really a new nursery plant grown here in the States. So it's really exciting.
It's important to continue these relationships with growers. I think that the next stage of our, now that we've had a lot of success with our propagation studies, I think we've gotten to a point where we can transmit those techniques, and we're going to be looking at the development of the trees at these early stages. But then we've talked, and we continue to talk with growers, and they want to know about fertility, they want to know about pruning, they want to know about the different nutrients moving the plant during the season, olive oil quality. So the sky is the limit. I think we can really make some really nice collaborations for the future of the project.